It's got these real dance moves going on.
Oh no! So pro tip, don't turn into a fish for the stage 3 boss fight.
For the very first second, I thought you still meant Batman.
Nope. Well, I mean, either way, if you can turn into a
Yeah.
fish in Batman, that might be beneficial. There's a lot of water.
Yeah, down and select actually. Push the bat fish. And,
He's got it all.
to move underwater. Yeah.
Oh,
Are
the
we
stream is
supposed to be
back.
switching to Trip World by now, or are we still in Batman?
Well, let me, you can do whatever you like for the moment. I gotta get the stream
The stream
Figured
is
out.
back.
back
He
up.
is apparently back.
Oh.
Back streets, back. Oh.
Settle down, you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, okay. Now I see which ceiling you're talking about. This is the first ceiling with spikes. Yeah, no, I'd never hit that. That'd be crazy.
Alright. The chord
So the timer has run out.
now.
Yep.
Okay.
So let me just get this set up, and then we'll switch over to Trip World and go.
Tools. Something. Recent. That one. Unpause. It didn't crash.
Whoa.
Yes! Oh! Why did I get the quick kill now? We're going, right? We're in the race? Damn it. What horrible luck.
Wow, you don't
Back
actually
up.
start off by putting him into the wall. That's weird.
No.
What is more consistent?
I that's the only way I can do it. And it's real finicky. Also, can I get the fast stream? Then someone gets a second?
What? What do you mean?
We don't have a
the
restream.
Oh, do we not? Okay.
No.
Never
You
mind.
can. Well, you can link him. Yeah, if you could link him that.
Yeah, we do have a page where you can watch everyone's hitbox feeds, which is what me and Fiesel are looking at.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'll just watch the SGL feed.
Mhm.
The Twitch.
Though I was having trouble using that. So I'm on like Minion Stream Viewer and I just queued them all up. Like a multi-Twitch thing.
I can't actually watch streams and
Oh.
stream at the same time. So
Yep.
I'm in the dark as to how everyone's doing.
Oh.
All right. So you're all switched over to Trip World. All right, let me give the introduction here. First, let's put 30 minutes on the clock before I forget. There you go. All right.
No.
Welcome, everyone. This is the first match of the SGL tournament 2015. Woo! You guys are making history
Yay.
here.
We did it, guys. We did it.
We did it. All right.
Beat
Well,
the dragon.
we've got 3 matches for you today. 2 of them are going to be of Trip World, and 1 will be of our mystery game, which was revealed to be Batman: Return of the Joker for the Game Boy. So the matches that we're going to do today are going to be sort of similar to our usual weekend format, except they are going to determine the outcomes of this tournament bracket. We have 32 people who are in this tournament here, and in this round, each of these episodes is going to handle basically 2 levels of the tournament. We're just going to use their players' relative times in each of the 3 matches to determine all 4 of the matchups between these 4 players. So you see here in the brackets, Error versus Enemy is the first stage matchup of this, and Razion versus Insult is the other first stage matchup. And then the winners of each of those pairs are going to go on to play each other, and the losers of those 2 pairs are going to go on to play each other as well. That one's not pictured on the screen, but it's going to happen. And we'll keep showing this bracket as we go through in between matches, so you guys can see how this is progressing. Woohoo! Looks like everyone's set up. I see timers running on everyone's screens.
Yep. So everyone can go ahead and give us a reset to make sure it's starting at 0.
gonna
We
try
gotta
and
die
get the quick kill.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, whatever. I just tried to get the quick kill 2 times in a row, and both times the boss just started baconing instantly. Great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
I think I'm all set up here on my end. You guys ready to do this?
Oh, yes.
Why not?
Ready.
Okay then. Well, I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
And they're off. Trip World is a really weird and awesome game.
That's a
Play
great
as
descriptor
Kirby's
for
odd
it.
half brother. Play as Kirby's odd half brother, Trippy.
Yeah, he's like a P Kirby. There's a lot to this game. You're gonna see a lot of this ball power up, because it's awesome. I mean, look at them go. They're moving so fast compared to the walking speed, which can feel absolutely sluggish compared to how they can really get going with this ball. There's also a tail power up, and you can sort of combine them in some weird ways sometimes. And now I have to turn it over to someone else.
Because that's all you know.
Yeah, my internet was down, and I didn't get to really check this game out. But I know it's awesome.
All right.
Just look at it. Fucking look at it, man.
Yeah.
That thing is... Look at it.
This
Yeah.
game reminds me a lot of Gimmick. It's hard to explain why. I mean, it is a Sunsoft game, and it has sort of similar art style to it. It plays a bit differently because there's no star power-up. But there's plenty of fast movement technique to it. So let's see, a couple different power-ups. So the basic power-ups that you have that are sort of like permanently attached to your character are the fish transform and the bird transform. So you press down and, is it down in B or down in A? I can't remember. It's
Down in B or
down
up in B.
Yeah. Down in B changes you into a fish, and then up in B changes you into a bird or a helicopter or something like that, some sort of flying creature. So you can switch between those whenever you like, except that switching costs you a little bit of time. You can time it sometimes so that you're falling and transforming in midair, and then you don't lose your horizontal speed when you transform. But for the most part, transforming is not something you want to do too much. You want to do it just once and then keep it, basically. But you're going to see a lot of in this goal the ball form. Enemy's got it right now. That's what he's bouncing around with. It is very fast, sort of hard to control.
Yep.
Going fast with it is tricky, the way it bounces. You can control the height of the bounce by holding the A button, and you can control the speed of movement by holding B and forward, I believe.
Yes. Tapping B.
Oh, we had some restrictions for the goal, right?
That's
beat
true.
World 2 and 3, and they have to collect a health refill in World 2, and as well as the health refill and tail power up in World 3, and also zips are banned.
Okay, yeah, so this crab, well, no one's at the clam boss right now. This clam boss has a skip that you can do. I'll show next time someone's there, I'll point it out again. But there is a zip that you could do if you were doing a regular speed run.
We like to mix things up a little bit, ask these guys to do something that you don't see in a typical speedrun. Because for one, well, the main one is it. I guess there's two reasons. We get to see something different for one, and number two, it tests their ability to sort of route things out and figure out some other way to get things done rather than just copying the speedrun.
Yeah, usually the main objective is to get a goal that has the right amount of gameplay content in the right amount of time, and so the rules for what's allowed and not allowed are dictated by that rather than speedrun convention. But it means that for a lot of games it creates a situation where the players have to make up their own strats, which is a plus.
I just did a no reset run, because why not?
Nice.
Yeah, that's
They
what
might
I
as well get a
started
time on the
with.
board. You definitely don't want to go in there and not put a time on the board for the goal you practiced for.
Or for anything.
Alright, I'm playing the Trip World soundtrack right now. Brainwave was giving us some good tunes, but I do want to make sure we get the Trip World soundtrack in because
It's a really great soundtrack.
it's a very good soundtrack.
Farts.
Top 5 Sunsoft soundtrack of all time.
Wow.
Are there even 5 Sunsoft games?
That's a bold claim.
Are there 5 Sunsoft games?
Are there 5
Yeah,
Sunsoft
like,
games? How dare
Fester's
you!
Quest and
Fester's Quest did not make the cut.
no.
Actually, that's a pretty decent soundtrack.
It's okay, but well, okay. The Addams Family theme song that they do in Fester's Quest is really good, but I don't know.
Sunsoft,
There's quite a few
company
Sunsoft games.
Company linked to 70 games.
That's a couple. That's more than 5. I think. That's by my math. That's more than 5.
Probably.
Why
did you
I wish I could
must be-
filter it to figure out just how many NES games.
You must be using the new math.
Sorry about that lag.
Spike,
That's going to
that
happen
count?
from time to time.
2.
So yeah, there's
better
this
not.
spike part where if you're a ball and you bounce, even if you do the smallest bounce, you will bounce into those spikes after the first
Yeah.
step. So you can either like YOLO it and hope it works because it actually is possible to do it, or you just don't do it and like transform back and then go for it normally, which is also a good strat.
Yeah, there's a very precise pattern that you can use to get it consistently, but the setup is very determinant on whether or not you can even do it, and the setup is a little tricky. Just a little bit.
By the way, I want live updates if anyone actually gets the quick kill on the boss.
You'll know, I think. There will be much
Much
Much cheering.
celebration.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's
At least I
right.
got the quick kill on the second boss, but that doesn't really count because that one's easy.
Alright, so
We got
Air is
the-
fighting the Bacon boss right now. Oh, he just finished him.
And did not get the quick kill.
No, that's not the quick kill. Here,
Definitely
Insult's
have to
going in
talk
now.
about this boss.
Okay, so this boss, this is the first really, real tricky part of the speedrun, I think. This guy, we call him the Bacon Boss because he turns into the strip of bacon that zips around the screen. It also is sort of a Charlie Brown stripe. I don't know what you want to go for. I'm going to go with bacon. But the idea is that you can juggle this boss. You come in and you have to jump and hit the boss as you're coming down from the jump, I think, and that gets him to bounce up in the air just enough that you can get underneath him.
Yeah.
Not
And
quite.
Once
You
you're
actually
under-
have to like jump into him while you're going upwards, and somehow it gives your upward momentum to him for some reason.
that why it happens. Okay, it's something about jumping and hitting him, and sometimes you can get him to bounce up in the air. And then once you can get underneath him, it's possible you hit A and then B pretty soon after with a certain timing, and you can actually jump and hit him even though he's standing on your head, which I don't think you're supposed to be able to do, but it's probably one of those, like, getting stuck into his hitbox things. But yeah, if done right, you can do a sequence of hits that will take him out before he gets a chance to turn into bacon form.
Man, Error had a really clean run that got to that spike room we were talking about and just nicked the spikes at the end.
They hurt.
It's also possible for the
Clam.
boss to instantly start going into his bacon form as soon as you enter the room, which is a
Yeah.
reset.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, it does happen, right? Alright, so this clam boss, Insult's fighting the clam boss here. Normally what you would do is get the clam to follow you to the right and kind of go over the top of you and then get wedged into the doorway.
There we go.
Once the boss gets wedged into that opening doorway there, you can jump up on top of the boss and get pushed out of bounds. And then you zip off the top of the screen and cut to the very end of the level, right over to where the level 2 boss is. Level 3 boss? I mean,
Yeah.
level
Yeah,
3
level
boss
3.
I'm talking about.
Oh man, DSF in chat points out that the bacon boss is like a Chansey, but with bacon instead of an egg. So it's like they make the breakfast duo. Gotta invite the pancake boss from what game was it that had the pancake boss? I'm not making that up, right?
Sounds like a Monster World thing, or a whatever.
Yeah, I know what
A
you
Monster Party.
We definitely had it on the show before. We've had all sorts of food-related bosses.
Yeah, we had the hamburger boss and Panic Restaurant.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Did that one just
The-
send? Yes, it did.
The oven full of chicken. We got a run from Insult 337.
Oh shoot! I didn't update the Game Boy timing thing. So the times that get posted
they're
will
all
be a
slightly.
little bit incorrect.
They'll all be still relative to each other.
Yeah, they'll be fine relative to each other, and they'll be fixed afterwards in our system. So the database will eventually have the right times. But the times that you see posted on the leaderboards are going to read a little bit higher than what the players actually hit on their splits. And that's because the Game Boy uses a slightly different frame rate than NTSC.
Yeah, it's like a 59.97
So you do have, like, time,
versus a 60.01.
Right.
I believe we do.
We have what? What was the question?
You check
We have
straight.
enemies time.
Oh no, it's errors time.
Errors time. Sorry.
Hopefully, you'll have time for me very shortly.
Because if you don't have my time, then I might not be so aggressive on the spikes so much. Because I like
spin
that
out.
spikes.
No! Oh, it's terrible.
Did my run
Yeah,
get sent,
everything
by the way?
sucks.
Sent another one right now.